Hey, welcome back to Aries Spiritual Guidance. I'm going to be doing another pick a card reading, but we are going to be doing a pick a necklace of your preference. So it's a crystal necklace. Necklaces 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the first crystal is the Amazonite necklace crystal, and the second is the Tiger's Eye crystal necklace. The third is the labradorite crystal necklace. The fourth one is the celestite crystal necklace. And the fifth is the clear quartz crystal necklace. So if you're not familiar with pick a card readings, whichever one you're drawn to is the one that has a series of messages for you. If you want to stop the video and meditate before you choose a crystal necklace of your preference, then please do so. It is very possible there could be multiple messages, so if you're drawn to more than one, highly encourage you to check out the messages in the timestamps that I'm going to post below in the description box. Also, just a quick disclaimer. If you are interested in a personal reading, I've already gotten a couple of requests already. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave my email information below in the description box. I'm also going to leave the reading options that I'm giving currently. So there should be 4 options total if you are interested in that. Feel free to check out the description box so that you can know how to reach out to me and how to choose an actual reading of your choice. Also, if you're interested in energy work or Reiki Healing, chakra placement alignment sessions, I'm definitely open to do that, or any mediumship readings. I'm currently taking those as well. But happy new moon, by the way. Today is a new moon, and I felt the need to do a spiritual message pick a card reading today. So today it's going to be, what are your angels and spirit guides want you to know right now? What is your angels and your spirit guides in the universe want to bring to your attention at this given moment? So again, if you need to stop the video and kind of meditate, whichever crystal you are drawn to, and again, there's 5 in total. It's the Amazonite crystal necklace, the Tiger's Eye necklace, the labradorite crystal necklace, the celestite crystal necklace, and last but not least, the clear quartz crystal necklace. Obviously, those who know me, I'm a big fan of crystals, so these just so happen to be my actual necklaces, but I thought I would incorporate them in a pick a card reading. Okay, I'm going to be shuffling throughout the reading. I got some frankincense and white cobalt burning in the background. You know, normally I like to use like sage or sweetgrass or palo santo, which I just so happen to have in the background here. But today I'm using my resin for cleansing, especially since it's a new moon. All right, so let's get started. For people that chose the very first crystal necklace, which is the Amazonite crystal necklace, let's get started. I am going to ring the bell to call upon the angels and the spirit guides to assist with this reading. For anybody who chooses crystal numbers 1 through 5, we call upon the angels and the spirit guides to ask for guidance as to what is it that they need to be aware about right now. Thank you so much. All right, so we are going to put the other ones aside for now. I'm going to leave the timestamps below in the description, so if you guys want to jump right straight to your reading, then feel free to do so. All right. Sorry about my barking dog in the background. She likes to bark at the male person every day, so my apologies for that. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the White Light Oracle deck first. All right, so for people that chose crystal necklace number 1, what does their angels and their spirit guides want to let them know right now? What is the universe trying to tell them at this given moment? What is it that they need to be aware about the most? By the way, Amazonite is really good for for the throat chakra. It actually does help you gain communication and connection to the spiritual realm and your angels and your spirit guides, even your ancestors. So it's a really good throat chakra crystal, matter of fact. It's good for balancing your energy, cleansing your energy, stabilizing your energy. So if you were drawn to the Amazonite crystal necklace, that could be something that you maybe want to look into getting for yourself. It's also a good protective crystal as well. So what is the universe? Here's our first card that just popped out. We have Perfume of Sophia. That is the first message. All right. So Perfume of Sophia is number 12 in the White Light Oracle deck. So I'm actually going to flip to this page real quick to kind of see what this main message is trying to get across so far. But so far, what I'm picking up from this is you guys might be focusing on self-love right now. Self-worth, self-love is a main focus. They want to let you know, your angels and your spirit guides want to let you know that this is something that has needs to be brought to your attention to either focus more on, or it is something that you might need to reevaluate when it comes to your self-worth, knowing what you deserve and what you do not need in your life. So maybe removing any unwanted energies or unwanted people in your surroundings, speaking the truth when it comes to maybe relationships or friends or even family members, because sometimes family members can be toxic. So take what resonates. But one of the things that I'm picking up from this card so far, without looking at the message, is that there is a need for taking time out for yourself and focusing in on yourself, maybe doing things to beautify yourself, making yourself feel good, like getting a pedicure, getting your nails done, or taking a long, relaxing bath, or doing something that consists of taking care of you, okay, and not so much focusing on everybody else around you. So it says, you will be able to sense the best timing and approach to take. To create space for healing and resolution, connect to your body and ground yourself in the here and the now with body-friendly practices. That's funny because what did I just say? Taking a bath and relaxing and doing stuff to beautify yourself, like getting a pedicure, and that's exactly what the message is saying so far. You will find your way intuitively and instinctively, even through confusing circumstances, where one moment you are sure the answer is no, and the next moment you are sure it is. Give up trying to figuring the answer out right now, and remain open with positive and relaxed expectation. That clarity shall emerge spontaneously according to divine timing. So if there's something that you've been waiting on, if there's been something that you've been wanting to kind of seek answers out, maybe pertaining to a situation, you will get the clarity that you're wanting to get clarity about, but I feel like in divine timing it will come forth. So I would not worry about that. Your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that everything is already presenting itself in a way that is manageable in divine timing. Okay? And I know some people hate to hear about divine timing, but honestly, if you think about this in a deeper sense, sometimes what happens is the reason why things have to be done and categorized in divine timing, so to say, is because of the fact that there's either maybe unwanted energies still lingering, things that need to be released, people that need to be released, situations that need to be healing, that consist of healing. So it is one of those things where it's, you do need to grasp the concept behind either releasing something that no longer serves you, or realizing that there needs to be healing in order for things to come through. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's a beautiful message. So the first thing that I'm picking up is that your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that you need to take time out for yourself. You need to take time out to, you see how she's like kind of looking like she's in contemplation mode in this picture or in this imagery. It's like you have to contemplate and take time out for yourself and do things that are meaningful for you, right? All right, what other messages do we have here from the White Light Oracle deck? So people that chose crystal necklace number 2, what is it that their angels and their spirit guides want them to be aware about right now? What is it that their angels and their spirit guide? Okay, this is beautiful. When I first got this deck, you guys, I walked into the metaphysical shop. This is a demo deck that was just sitting out, and I started shuffling this deck. This is the first card that came out to me when I first was just playing around with this deck at the metaphysical shop. And when I drew this card, I knew I wanted this deck. Here's the reason why. For those who know me, I have a special connection to 333, which stands for the Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul, name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And it also stands for Ascended Masters. Okay? So the Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul, divinity, and Ascended Masters. My favorite number is the number 8, ever since I was a child, and that stands for, eternity and infinity, the infinity symbol, and beginnings and conclusions and the start and the new. But this card that I just drew for you guys as I was shuffling, it's weird because when I first got this deck, this was the very first card that flew out. And this was a demo deck. So the message behind this card, your angels and your spirit guides, you're highly protected right now with the 333 element. You could be seeing synchronicities right now. Maybe when you're checking out at the store, or maybe when you look on the clock, or maybe in a dream state, or even an astral travel experience. Or maybe you're hearing music that more than a dozen times or a couple of times on the radio or in your playlist, and it just grasps your attention. There's messages behind music. There's a reason why we're hearing it repetitively. There's reasons why we see numbers repetitively. It's like your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that they're trying to grasp your attention. They're trying to reach out and let you know that there's important decisions that need to be made in your life right now. Whether it's about a relationship, whether it's about you needing to let go of things that do not serve your purpose or do not serve you in general. If it's you needing to take time out to reflect. Also, the tiger is a spirit animal. So you may or may not have the tiger as your spirit animal. So you may want to look up the spirit totem tiger, or just look at the spirit animal tiger in itself. So one of the things about the tiger, we know the tiger is strong. The tiger is very intelligent, very methodical, very just strategic when they come to needing to hunt or, look after their themselves too, for protecting themselves. So also the tiger element talks about, survival, kind of harnessing your energy as well as what I'm picking up. There might be a need to harness your energy and be strong about a particular situation. If you are trying to let something go or someone go, this may be an indication that you should proceed with that, because your angels and your spirit guides are definitely surrounding you. I don't know if you see this 333 number here up close, but literally, I'm telling you right now, there's signs and synchronicities for people that chose this very first crystal necklace, pile number 1. So honestly, if you go within and go into a deep introspection mode, you're going to gain clarity on a lot of answers that you need or want right now. I really truly feel that people that chose this pile, this crystal, that you guys are taking time, there's a need to take time out for yourself, but also to be strong and have courage when it comes to deciding how to proceed in a specific situation, whether that's friends, family, or relationships, or all. even a career too. For people that are career focused and maybe you're not in a relationship, or you're kind of focusing on money, finances, career, they want you to know that you have opportunities upon you and new things that will undergo itself. And you need to have courage and you need to have strength. You know, you need to be able to see forward and keep that vision strong. Keep that vision clear and do not have any doubt in the process. That's exactly the type of energy I'm picking up from those two cards. Let's see what other messages we have from the Work Your Light Oracle cards. So people that chose crystal necklace number 1, what are the other messages that they need to be aware about right now the most from their angels and their spirit guides? What is it that their angels and their spirit guides want them to know about? For people that chose crystal number 1, what are their angels and spirit guides want them to know about right now? Yeah, I feel like in this, also I'm picking up energy from a lot of people that chose crystal number 1. You guys are very tired. You might be feeling drained. You need to take time out for yourself. Take a bubble bath, take a long, relaxing shower, get a pedicure, get your nails done, get, you know, maybe even do something little for yourself, like read a book or listen to music. Meditate for a little bit. If you guys don't meditate, there's other things you can do to harness your energy and restabilize your energy and not to drain yourself. Okay, maybe take some time out to rest, watch your favorite movie or TV series. Okay, we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So one of the things that I'm picking up from this card is there is a need and a focus to really just make the most of what your situation is right now. If you're stuck at home, if you're stuck with work, if you're stuck with children or work or career, finances, and your main focus is trying to just continue your day-to-day routine, it's saying that you need to make the most out of your surroundings, the most out of your day-to-day routine. You need to make the most out of trying to get yourself out of feeling stagnant or conflicted. So creating heaven on earth, it says. So we are having an experience in the human flesh, in the human body. We're having these out-of-body experiences. Some may be having these experiences where they feel like they can't relate to anybody else. They feel like they are kind of feeling alone, or maybe don't know if they have anybody that they can talk to. But this is really a key indication that there are people that you can find or reach out to, and just take time out for yourself. If you don't have anybody close to you, like friends or family, just do things that consist of self-love and taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself. Because there's a lot of water in this image, so it's like your emotions need to be evaluated in a sense that is stable and beneficial and healing too. So if it is one of those things where maybe you need to connect to water, so you can have a tranquil experience, tranquility and peace and love within yourself, finding the beauty within yourself, making the most out of it, making the most out of every experience. Every given experience that we're going through is going in that format in a way to help us evolve into the better versions of ourselves. As we go through our day-to-day and we learn the lessons that is necessary, we begin to have courage and strength after going into that introspection mode. And I really feel like your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that they are there for you, they are watching over you, and to have strength and to have faith and to have courage, because you already have the answers that you need within. But if you don't feel like you don't have the answers and you're having a hard time going within and going through that introspection, this is a key indication that you should either try doing stuff to refocus your attention, to seek the answers that you need. And part of that might be meditation, part of that might be relaxation, sleeping, taking care of yourself, focusing on your hygiene and doing things to beautify yourself to make you feel good too. Because I feel like the energy that I'm picking up in this pile, for people that chose crystal number 1, you guys are feeling a little drained, okay? Feeling a little drained, you feel a little bit tired, and I feel like you kind of are either doing multiple things or just really busy, and you're kind of running yourself to a state where you do need to kind of regain your energy fields, is what I'm picking up. But also for people that chose this pile, this could just also be an indication that, you know, you have endless possibilities amongst you, and to keep having faith and keep on the path that you're going on right now, because you really can create the type of heaven on earth that you want. Okay, so if you want to create that experience and whatever it is that you want, whether it's a new car, a house, or a new job, a new relationship, you have the capability of doing that. You just need to visualize and actually believe and not think negative, and do not have any doubt in the process. We're going to pull from the Starseed Oracle deck next. So, for people that chose crystal number 1, what is it that their angels and their spirit guides want them to be aware about right now? I just heard, okay, there is a strong need to recharge your batteries. You guys, I am picking up that strongly. You guys might be having a hard time sleeping right now. Maybe you guys are up really late at night, kind of thinking and wondering and feeling anxiety, because I'm picking that up. I'm picking that up big time. All right, so we have the weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It is not yours to carry. That's beautiful. She's literally, it's just like, and it actually kind of coincides with what I just said, okay? The weight, whatever trials or tribulations or anxiety or fear that you have right now, your angels and your spirit guides want to let you know that you need to let that go. You cannot hold on to things that no longer serve you. You cannot hold on to things that you cannot change. You cannot hold on things that restricts you, brings you down in the process, limits you. If there's anything that limits you right now, or is bringing you down, or is not serving you, you need to let that go. That is not something that you need to hold on to energetically, and it's not healthy, it's not beneficial for your path, and that might even prohibit you from having the type of abundance or the type of heaven on earth that you desire or want to create in a sense. So if you want, you know, something more meaningful, or just a change in general when it comes to your life and where you're going, you need to visualize that, and you need to continue believing that you have the opportunity to do so. It may not be easy in the process. Call upon your angels and your spirit guides and ask them for guidance, and ask them for their divine protection. Ask them to be there by your side and walk you through this process, because you are not alone in this process. A lot of people come from, you know, a lot of hardship, a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different, you know, poverty, like not having a job and having financial difficulties, maybe losing a loved one. You know, believe it or not, we all are energetically connected, and we go through a lot of similar experiences, whether you like to believe it or not. So at the end of the day, your angels and your spirit guides want you to know to let go of those burdens, let go of things that you cannot control. Okay, give it to the universe, release it to the universe, release it to God, just let it go. The next card that I pulled is Fall into My Arms, Surrender, Holding the Opposites, Extremes of Life. This actually goes hand in hand with literally every single card so far. Okay, I love how that happens. Another key indication here that the universe has your back, your angels and your spirit guides. Look at in this picture how in the background, in the imagery, is these beautiful star beings ascending above this woman in the pool of water, and their shadow, it looks like light shadows following down, descending down to her body. And they're just above her, watching over her. So I feel like they're literally, whoever chose this pile, you have loved ones, you have spirit guides and your angels literally readily here, assisting you, guiding you, protecting you. They want you to surrender whatever your burdens are, let go of them. Have faith and trust. There's a need to meditate. I feel like a lot of you need to harness your energy. You need to relax. You need to do things that consist of self-love, self-focus right now. Okay, whether it is reading a book, listening to music, taking a long shower, a long bath, getting rest, sleeping, okay? Listening to high vibrational music, okay? If you just YouTube high vibrational music, I should leave that information in the description below. Maybe I could leave that link to some of the high vibrational music that I listen to, because I really feel like people that chose this crystal, you would benefit from that highly. People that chose crystal number 1, what is it that they need to be aware about the most right now? What would you like to tell them? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Another tiger. This is the second tiger card in this reading so far. So we have 2 cards so far that signify the tiger. So you guys might have a spirit animal totem that is either the tiger, or just, if it's not the spirit totem, you can look that up and Google it. Okay, there might be a message for you there for the tiger spirit animal totem, or it's a spirit animal that you have that is a tiger, and you can also look that up. But the messages behind these 2 cards is needing to have strength, needing to have courage in any given situation that you are going through right now. You need to have strength, you need to have courage, you need to have faith. You need to pick yourself up off the ground and get out of this stagnant or limiting belief system that you have. If you are limiting yourself, you need to let go of things that are taking and consuming your energy. Look at this. It says nourish the soul. The tiger's like licking their wounds almost. So you guys are wounded. Maybe you're going through an experience where you feel alone. Maybe you feel like you can't relate to a lot of people. You don't have a lot of friends. You don't have a lot of family you can reach out. And even if you do have friends or family, I feel like you need to take time out for yourself. Sometimes we need to just step away from things like social media, stepping away from friends and family, stepping away from people that are close to us, and just really say, you know what? I need to take time out for myself. I am nourishing my mind, body, and soul. I am trying to write my goals down, my aspiration, everything that I want to accomplish. I want to let people that are not good for me, I need to let them go. That people that are toxic, people that take too much and consume too much of my energy. You guys have a lot of power to overcome these challenges, because the tiger is very symbolic of just that. Very strong, very courageous, very loving, very giving, very protective. And you need to be in that element of the tiger, being protective of your energy, your mind, body, and soul, who you decide to give your energy to. So I really feel like this rings true when it comes to your guys' situation so far. You guys are tired, you guys are drained, you guys are maybe being taken advantage of when it comes to your energy. Maybe you guys have been giving for so long, and people are taking and taking and taking, and this is an indication that your angels and your spirit guides are saying, no, absolutely not. We do not want this to happen, nor are we going to allow this to continue to happen. This is where we draw the line. So your angels and your spirit guides are very protective of you. You can call upon them for guidance and protection. Ask the universe to take the burdens away. We have Maya, I think it's Maya, the universal midwife, birth. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. So there's several different meanings to this beautiful card. She is the divine mother. She is birthing a new idea. She's birthing a child. She has a child. This can symbolize birthing new ideas, new creativity, new enterprises, new opportunities, maybe creative ideas, the birthing of a new beginning in your life, the birthing of a new beginning when it comes to the next stage in your life, the next phase in your life. This could signify children. Maybe there's a change in some of your guys' life where maybe you are wanting to create and start a family and something's holding you back from doing just that, and it's frustrating. Maybe there's finances involved. Whatever your case may be, the symbol behind this beautiful card is that the universal love that your angels and your spirit guides are providing to you is endless, and they want you to know you are forever guided. You just need to call upon them for guidance. Stay in a high vibrational mindset. Release negativity. Take time out to relax. Focus your energy on things that are more meaningful. But this is literally could be an indication, the birth of a child. If it's not that, again, take what resonates, okay? This is not going to be for everybody, but for some, this can just be the symbolic meaning behind this is the birth of a new idea, the birth of a new creative endeavor that you may be, that you may have on the horizon, the birth of the new stage and a new phase within your life that you are about to take or need to take. Okay, so that's very beautiful meaning. We're going to pull, let's see. Just pull from this deck. What would you like, people that chose crystal number 1, what else would you like them, what do they need to be aware about right now? What's really important for them to be aware about? Okay, so we have a loss of a loved one. Take what resonates. This may not be for everybody because there's a lot of people tuning in. There's a lot of viewers. So one thing that I'm picking up is that some of you may have lost somebody near and dear to you, whether that's a family member or a friend. So my condolences if you have lost a loved one. I myself, in 2020, had lost 2 loved ones. And it is very hard to have to go through that experience. I'm a firm believer that even though they are not here with us, they're still here with us in spirit. They're still guiding us and watching over us and protecting us. They can still hear us. They can still connect to us in the dream state. They can still connect to us mind, body, and soul. So even though they are not here, they're still here with us in spirit. Now, if you do have a loved one who recently passed, this can also mean that they are either a spirit guide now, guiding you and protecting you, and they are an angel watching over you. Okay, so some of you that may have lost a loved one, they are here in this reading, presenting themselves to let you know that they are here guiding you in this situation that you are going through, and they want to let you know that you are loved and you are highly protected, and they are with you, and you can call out to them for guidance. You can call out to them for strength. You can call out to them for courage. And your angels and your spirit guides, and they want you to know that they're wrapping their protective arms around you, loving you, protecting you, holding you through this process. They want you to give up your burdens. They want you to release those burdens. Let that go. Whatever has hurt you in the past, you need to heal. There's a strong need for people that chose this pile to heal. Taking time out for yourself. If you need to shut your phone off, shut your phone off. You need to get off social media, get off social media. If you need to tell people that are close to you, hey, I need to take time out for myself right now. I am focusing on myself. I need to nourish myself. I need to regain my strength and my energy fields. Like, I need that time to go within and go through that introspection period. That's very healthy for us to do. Okay, they're saying let that fall, we have your back. We're over here in your corner, watching down on you, guiding you, protecting you. That's really all I'm getting for people that chose crystal number 1. I do have my pendulum that I'm feeling called to. If you have a particular question in mind, I would like you to ask it now. This is my moss agate pendulum. So go ahead and ask your question right now, and we're going to find out what the answer is. Angels, spirit guides, for people that chose crystal number 1, what would be the answer to their question? What would be the answer to their question? What would be the answer to their question? So I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes for whatever your question you have in your mind right now. That can change though, based off of your energy, how you proceed in the situation that you're in right now, what direction you decide to take. So keep in mind, energy can always change. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, or if you would like to do any type of energy work, such as Reiki Healing, Chakra Realignment Sessions, and cleansing sessions when it comes to your chakras, and or if you are interested in a personal reading, definitely feel free to reach out. I'm going to go ahead and leave that information in the description box below. I'm also going to leave some high vibrational music links listed below in the description for this pile, because I feel the need to do so for people that chose this pile, because I really feel like you guys need to regain your energy and take time out for yourself. It's recharging yourself and going through the process of healing. So I want to say many blessings and good vibes to you. Don't forget to like it, share, or subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos, and if you guys want to stay tuned for that, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Feel free to share my content. I used to go live a lot, but I don't go live that much anymore. But right now I'm just doing pick a card readings and personal readings and energy work for those who are interested. So many blessings and good vibes to you. I'm going to be moving on to crystal number 2. All right, so for people that ended up choosing crystal number 2, which is my necklace, my crystal necklace, which is the tiger's eye. If you were drawn to the tiger's eye, one thing to keep in mind is the tiger's eye really is a powerful crystal when it comes to energy. It helps you stay focused. It helps you with your energy. So if you're feeling a lack of energy or motivation, tiger's eye is perfect for that. Tiger's eye is also very good for helping you make decisions or helping you accomplish tasks, to remain focused. It helps you to have courage in given situations. It's also a protective stone as well, so you can use it to protect your energy. You can use it to protect your energy against other people or low vibrational people. So it's very good for helping to stay in alignment. So if you guys were drawn to the tiger's eye necklace, you may or may not want to look into getting a tiger's eye, either for protection or cleansing or for energy. So I'm just going to light some Palo Santo to clear the energy here from the previous pile. The previous crystal necklace, for people that chose that one, that was pretty intense in terms of the energy. So, and what I am going to do is I am going to call upon your angels and spirit guides by ringing the bell here. So, call upon angels and spirit guides to assist with this reading for people that chose crystal number 2. All right, so let's see what messages we have in this reading for people that chose crystal number 2. I'm going to be using the White Light Oracle deck. What is their angels and spirit guides for people that chose crystal number 2 want them to know? Oh, beautiful. We have Pearl of Cheryl. So one thing that I'm picking up before I read the message behind this deck or behind this card, the first thing that I'm picking up is that there's something that is blossoming within you and growing. It could be there's something that is evolving within your inner core. Your well-being is being transcended. You are focusing on maybe things that you desire the most and that you hold near and dear to yourself. But also what your angels and your spirit guides want you to know is that they are proud of the things that you've accomplished so far, because I feel like a lot of you have went through a lot. You guys have accomplished a lot, but there's still more that you still need to accomplish, whether that's focusing on career and finances. I feel like a lot of people that chose this crystal number 2, you guys are very driven. You're very focused on, what you would like to see happen in your life, whether that's a change of location, change of job, career, maybe enhancing yourself and really advertising and promoting yourself in a way that is deserving. So there's something that's ignited within you, and there's something that is evolving within you. But I'm going to go ahead and read the message pertaining to this card. So this is Pearl of Cheryl. So it says, taking responsibility for your experiences empowers you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. You will raise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and can go far on the spiritual path of this lifetime. So what did I say? That there's something evolving within you? There's something igniting within you? Your angels and your spirit guides also want you to know that whatever has brought darkness into your path or any type of negativity in your path, you are now protected. You are being shielded and divinely protected from your angels and your spirit guides, so that cannot make its way to your inner core and your growth in itself. You guys are hard workers. You guys are dedicated. You guys may be focusing on really the long term when it comes to what you want and what you desire. All right, what else? What else does your angels and your spirit guides want you to be aware about right now? Okay, beautiful. We have Basset of the 174HZ. So this also, if you want to look up 174HZ, that's also something that you can search in YouTube, high vibrational music. I just told the last pile number 1, that I'm going to leave a link below for high vibrational music. Music that will help you be in a better, healthy state of mind. It also will help release negativity. It'll help you remain focused, and also the high vibrational music is good for cleansing, harnessing your energy, protecting your energy, removing negativity, helping you stay in high vibration, and just release things that tend to kind of shift our focus a little bit. And what I like to do is I like to listen to high vibrational music even while I meditate, when I'm trying to manifest, I listen to high vibrational music right before I go to sleep and when I wake up, because it really kind of helps shift my mind into a better state of high vibration. So you may or may not want to try that. I can leave the link below for some of the things that I listen to. But let's talk about this message. Your angels and your spirit guides. There's one thing about this cat. He, you know, there's an emphasis on the third eye chakra being open and awakened. So you guys might be going through a spiritual awakening. You guys might be going through a kundalini awakening. But this is standing for wisdom and knowledge and focus and drive and paying attention to the things that need to be, that you need to pay attention at this given moment. So there's a strong message that's coming through to focus and keeping your eye on the prize and keeping your eye on the outcome, whatever the outcome it is or the objective that you're looking into. But the third eye is definitely, and even the light above this image, it's like there's third eye activation here. So you guys might be going through an awakening period where there is something igniting within you. Like your inner core is definitely transcending and you are evolving into a better version of yourself. You might be having a lot of courage to take on projects or tasks that is needed during this time. Your responsibility, or even your, maybe things are changing around you when it comes to career and finances, or even location, or changes just in general. So let me read the message behind this card. You've been moving so fast for so long that you are not realizing how wound up you have become. Gently unwind now to drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm, and you will restore your body and your mind and your soul. Things which seem too difficult right now shall soon Things which seem too difficult right now shall soon seem very manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. So this actually leads me to believe more in the sense that you are definitely maybe are like the go-getter type. You have a lot of things that you're taking on. You got a lot of tasks in your day-to-day routine. You got a lot of things that you're taking care of. You got a lot of goals. You're definitely focused, but just take time and just slow down a little bit is what they're trying to say, because you might be moving too fast where you need to kind of rein it back in a little bit, because you don't want to run yourself ragged. You want to definitely be mindful of your energy. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Work Your Light Oracle deck here. Let's see what messages we get here. So what is, people that chose crystal number 2, what is it that they need to be aware about from their angels and their spirit guides right now? What would you like them to be aware about? What would you like people that chose crystal number 2? All right, so we have transformation. What did I say about that first card? What did I say in the beginning of this reading? I said something is transforming, something is blossoming and igniting within you. If there was any negativity or anything that was trying to hold you back before, there is an energy field of protection right now from your angels and your spirit guides. I said that earlier, and look at this card. This card says transformation. She is in her throne. She is in her element. She is in high vibration right now. She is in her element. Could be king or queen. Take what resonates. It's gender neutral here. So obviously with her, I sense power. I sense strength. I sense she has goals that she is moving towards. She knows what she wants to do. She's got a lot of things going on, but she has things in order. So he or she could be focusing on things that mean the most right now when it comes to career, finances. Maybe your angels and your spirit guides are just confirming right now that they are proud of you, things that you have done thus far. There's still much more to do, but they're proud of who you are becoming. It says things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So you guys have done something in the past that is meaningful for you as a person and for your experiences. Maybe as a person you let people walk all over you. Maybe you weren't seeing the truth. Maybe you were trying to hold on to something and you felt the need to let it go, and now you're standing in your power. Now you know what you want or what you don't want. Now you know that you're focusing on yourself and being in high vibration and being the king and queen you really truly are. And you know this whoever chose crystal number 2, there's multiple people choosing the same pile. I feel like you guys are very independent, you're very strong, you're very driven. You don't need anybody. If you do have a partner, okay, that's fine, but a lot of independent people may be choosing this pile. Their focus is on strength. You guys are going through a transformation period right now. You could be going through an awakening period right now, especially with this card, because like I said, we have third eye activation and the light that is ascending above this image. So it's like, even in this image, if you see, there's a sun in the background, and then in this image is third eye activation, and there's light above the image. So I feel that a lot of you are going through a transformation period, and you know what you want. And your angels and your spirit guides are just cheering you on in the background. They're very proud of you, of who you have become so far and who you are becoming. It's like you're shedding your skin, you're shedding the old self and becoming the new, a new version of yourself, a new, strong, independent, hard-working version of yourself. You've learned. This is the pile that have learned a lot of lessons. You let a lot of things go. All right, we're going to pull from the Star Seed Oracle deck real quick. For people that chose crystal number 2, what is it that their angels and their spirit guides want them to be aware about right now? For people that chose crystal number 2, what is it that they want them to be aware about right now? Ooh, all right, so we got karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Okay, so this actually, if there's something that you need to let go right now, like a connection that's no longer serving you, they're giving you the green light on this. Your angels and your spirit guides are letting you know that if there's something that's no longer serving you, if there's someone who's kind of standing in your way, kind of like maybe negative in a sense, where they're kind of blocking your success, they're trying to hold you down or stop you in the process, they're giving you the green light to let that go. Because if anybody's trying to stop you in the process of your success, that's not a good person for you. You need somebody to be good in your energy fields, proactive and encouraging you and strengthening you and being in alignment with you and just being happy for you in the process too. So you may or may not take what resonates. For some people that chose this pile, could be in a karmic connection where it's teaching you soul growth. It's teaching you lessons that is necessary for you to evolve as a person. So even if you're having a bad experience when it comes to relationships in general, you got to understand that they strengthen you. They help you in the process. They encourage you to learn those lessons so that you become wiser and stronger and able to cope with situations where you can be that strong, independent, hardworking individual who's in their throne, king or queen, knowing their worth. I'm getting some sensitivity in my ears right now. They want you to know that they're literally, you're heavily protected right now. They are guiding you in this process. You are being guided. You're being guided on a specific path right now and towards a direction that you may not be aware about, but you need to trust and believe that this is for a reason. If things are happening out of the blue abruptly, and you can't explain as to why it's happening, you need to understand that there's a reason for that. You may not understand why it's happening right now, but you need to trust that there's a reason, either why somebody's being pulled out of your life. Maybe they're toxic, maybe they do not serve you, meaning they don't serve your highest good. Maybe they're not authentic and true to who you are as a person. That's a red flag, and you need to let that person go with love and light. Let that person go with love and light, and thank the universe for removing that person out of your life. Thank them for the lessons. Your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that there are good and bad lessons that will happen out of any given situation. But it is in a specific way to happen to you so that you can understand and have the concept as to how to proceed in situations that might be similar in the future, or understand how to proceed in life by yourself if it has to do with letting somebody go or something go. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. I feel like a lot of you guys are focused on career and finances. You will happily let people go right now because you guys are so tunnel vision. You ain't have no time messing around with people who are not healthy for you. And if they don't match your goals and aspirations and where in the direction that you're trying to take, I feel like you are ready to let those people go, if not have already. All right, so for people that chose crystal number 2, what are the messages you need them to be aware about right now? What do your angels and your spirit guides want you to know? Okay, I'm going to take these 2 that just fell out. Living with grief. So some of you, I don't know if you have guilt about a particular situation or a particular person, but they do not want you to have that anymore. You need to release that. Do not hold on to guilt. Do not hold on to what should have been or what could have been, or if there's something that you could have done to make things better, or things you could have said to make things better. No, you need to understand that those experiences were meant to happen so that you could be the version of who you are right now and who you are becoming. Point blank. You need to be strong, you need to be focused, you need to be driven, you need to focus on your goals, focus on your mindset, where you want to go, who you want to be, who you're becoming. You don't need anybody holding you down. These karmic connections, yes, they're beneficial because they teach us lessons. Yes, they're beneficial because they make us a better version of ourselves. Yes, they're good because they teach us things so that we can be stronger and wiser and bolder and able to accomplish the things that we thought we couldn't do. But you do not need to hold on to things that no longer serve you. Do not have that guilt. Let it go, and you need to heal. There's an experience that I can think back to when I was a child. And I feel like I need to use this as an example right now. I may or may not forgive the things that I saw or the things that I experienced. But let me tell you right now that I forgave, not for the person that did it to me or hurt me or whatnot, but I forgave for my healing. Does that make sense? I forgave for me. I didn't forgive for them. I may never forget what they did. I may not forget what I experienced or saw or went through. But let me tell you right now, and this is not just childhood, this goes all the way up into my life and any bad experience that I went through. Me as a person, I'm not going to hold on to that guilt. I'm not going to hold on to grudges. I'm not going to hold on to that because that doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit my healing. It doesn't benefit me as a person and where I want to go. Because that's going to make me suffer, and it's going to make people around me suffer. So I let that go for my healing. I let that go for me, not for somebody else, for me. And I feel like some of you, if you are going through that, you need to let that go. Your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that that is not beneficial for your healing, and it is not going to be beneficial for who you are becoming. Who you are as a person. Your inner core is transcendent. Be that strong individual that you know you are. That light is magnified around the king and the queen of who you are. You are transforming on a deeper, high level experience right now. And we have grace. This is the message that I'm picking up from your angels right now. They want you to know that if there's something you need to let go, whether it's a person, a job, a career, some friend, family member, anybody, all of it, Let them go with love, light, and grace. Don't let them go with hatred, pain in your heart, because again, that's not going to let you heal. You may think that, oh, F that person, screw that person, la 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 la, but that right there is not love and light. You're not letting them go with love and light. You're letting them go in with toxicity, negativity, grudges, holding grudges. Release it to the universe. Say, thank you. I have learned what I needed to. Yes, that experience hurt me. I was tremendously hurt, but at the same time, I am ready. I'm more than ready to let that go, and I will let it go with love and light and grace. Okay? Pull one more card. All right, angels, spirit guides, for people that chose crystal number 2, what is it that they need to be aware about? Funny that you chose tiger's eye too, because this is a very strong, it helps with strength and courage and energy. It really does. It helps you harness it. All right, so for people that chose crystal number 2, what is it that you would like them to be aware about? Sorry, I have a message popping up on my... Hold that thought. All right, my apologies. I am multitasking. People that chose crystal number 2, angels, spirit guides. What is your angels and your spirit guides want you to be aware about? We're going to close out this reading with one more card here. Well, 2 more cards, because I do feel the need to pull from another oracle deck, so bear with me. I am using the Star Temple Oracle deck right now. Trying to see if there's any messages in here for you from your angels and your spirit guides. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. I love the imagery in this deck. We have, I think it's Merop, Gateways of Light. It says, I have unlimited access to the divine mind. That is absolutely beautiful. So this also looks like a union in itself. So becoming one within yourself, becoming one with who you are becoming and who you are changing into, shedding the old self to become the new, evolving to the better version of yourself, knowing your worth, knowing your strength and your courage. Maybe there's a divine union on the horizon. Take what resonates. This doesn't have to be love related, but it could be. But your angels and your spirit guides want you to let you know that you have access to the divine mindset of power, courage, strength. I mean, look at the color scheme in here. We have purples, which is like crown chakra. We have blues, which is throat chakra. Green for heart chakra. Gold. Look at all the gold. Gold is like power and abundance, and it's a we have 2 people embracing themselves, and they look like they're in love. It's like you maybe embracing yourself, maybe knowing that you love yourself. There might be a need to love yourself and focus on self-love and self-worth. And I just feel like you guys are finding yourself. You guys are finding strength and courage within yourself and becoming this beautiful person and just really evolving. I'm really proud of you guys, and I feel like you guys have the necessary tools to proceed in whatever given situation that you are going through right now, and your angels and your spirit guides have your back. You can call upon them for guidance. You can call upon your angels and your spirit guides for guidance in any given situation. You can call upon them for strength. You can call upon them for protection. You can actually call upon your angels and spirit guides to help you release things too that no longer serve you, releasing people, helping you heal in beneficial ways. I'm going to pull one more oracle deck, and then I'm going to use my pendulum if you have a yes or no question. All right. All right, so here we go. So, any other messages that people that chose crystal number 2 that their angels need and their spirit guides want them to know right now? Woo! Okay, so we got 2 that flew out. I'm going to take them. All right, let's see what we got. So this is from the Messenger Oracle deck. We got wash away your burdens. Oh my goodness. What did I say with the living with grief? Right underneath here, it says living with grief. So like, what did I tell you about letting things go? Letting things go. Do not hold on to things that is tying you down or weighing you down or giving you pain or giving you grief or giving you just going through a period of pain and remembering that. You need to let that go with love and light and grace. But it says wash away your burdens. This is a beautiful picture. So whatever it is that you need to release right now, this is a key indication that that is exactly what needs to be done in order for you to transform into that version of yourself and to become stronger, bolder, wiser, and able to accomplish the things that you need to. We have be without malice. So there's a dark side of this card because they're holding on to guilt and pain and holding on to grudges. You cannot heal in that mindset. You cannot do that. You need to release that. And look at the beauty in even the darkest times. Look at the beauty in even the hardest times. If people hurt you, you got to understand, you will become stronger after that experience. There's reasons why things happen to us, and that is for unlocking things within us that maybe we didn't even realize that existed, and now we're able to utilize those tools as we continue on our path. That's beautiful. All right, so I'm going to use my tree moss agate crystal pendulum. If you have a yes or no question, I want you to go ahead and think about that question right now. And keep in mind, energy can change based off of what you're thinking, how you are proceeding in your situation. So even with the answer that we are about to get, keep in mind, energy can change. So whatever question you're asking, we'll see if it's a yes or no. Okay, I'm getting a no. So far based off of the energy, that's a big no. Yeah, it's a big no. So if you have a question in mind, it is saying no for now. Keep in mind, energy can change though, especially depending on how you act, the direction you're taking, what you are doing right now at this given moment. So it all can change. Energy can always change, especially if you guys out there know about the law of attraction. And if you don't know all about the law of attraction, you should definitely research it. There's The Secret, the book, and the movie, and I think that's free on Netflix, or you can just Google it. The law of attraction, I'm telling you, through visualization and believing and feeling, you can literally master what it is that you're trying to manifest and accomplish as you go through life, and anything that you're trying to draw towards you, or anything you would like to accomplish. It could be career, finances, love, anything that you could think of. But I just want to say, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, definitely look at the description box below. I got a couple of readings so far from a couple of requested people that reached out to me. So if you are interested in a personal reading, that I have about 4 options, I think, that you can choose from, and I will list that information below in the description box. If you are interested in energy work such as Reiki Healing, chakra cleansing, realignment sessions, I will also be open to doing that. If you are open to any one of those items, please look at the information in the description box below. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Also, not to mention, you can share my videos. I do post free content. I used to go live to do free readings. I don't do that much, but it could be possible that I'll do that again. But if you hit the notification bell, you should be notified of when I go live, if I do decide to go live, or if I'm going to post some more free content. Okay, so I just want to say many blessings and good vibes to you. I'm going to be moving on to crystal number 3. All right, so for people that chose crystal number 3, one of my favorite necklaces that I do wear, I'm surprised I'm not wearing it today, it's my labradorite crystal necklace. Look how the light hits, and the blue is just like... One thing you may not know about labradorite, if you actually heat up labradorite, it turns yellow. It's like a yellow gemstone. It's really, really pretty. But anyways, labradorite is really good for if you're trying to actually work on your spiritual gifts. It enhances your spiritual gifts, whether that's if you're clairvoyant, claircognizant, clairsentient, clairaudient, if you're an empath, it helps align your energies and stabilize your energies. It's also a good protective stone, but it helps you get in connection with your angels, your spirit guides, and your angels as well. So, you know, if you're also trying to focus on, it's good for protection, but it's good for cleansing and aligning your gifts too. So it helps. You could utilize it for the throat chakra as well. So it's very good for that. Am I missing anything? Those are probably the main ones. It's good for getting in contact with angels and spirit guides, helps with your communication. It also helps stabilize your energy, cleansing your energy. It's a protective crystal as well. All right, so I'm going to clear the energy real quick with the Palo Santo. I was burning my resin earlier, but that went out. So I was burning white copal and frankincense, but I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the energy from the last reading. If you're interested in a personal reading from me, I'm going to leave the information in the description box. I got 4 options to choose from if you're interested in a personal reading. So I'll leave my email information there too. If you're interested in energy work like Reiki Healing or Chakra Realignment Sessions, I'm definitely open for that as well. I'll leave that information in the description box below as well. And mediumship readings as well. All right, so today's reading for people that chose crystal number 3 is, what are your angels and your spirit guides want you to know? What do you need to be aware about the most right now? And I'm going to use my bell to call upon your angels and your spirit guides to assist with this reading. All right, so angels, your spirit guides and your angels or ancestors can come forward, and we are going to use the White Light Oracle deck. So for people that chose crystal number 3, what is it that they need to be aware about right now? What is it that they need to be aware about right now? Oh, it's fell on the ground. Okay, let me try and pick it up. All right, so we have the Sacrament of Extreme Unction. So one thing that I'm picking up from this card is there is something happening in your life. You might be coming to a realization. You might be focusing on aspects within your life and within yourself that is truth-driven and path-driven, direction-driven, being guided on the path that you're supposed to be on in order to go through necessary stages that you are meant to go through right now. So there could be significant changes. There could be change when it comes to even location, maybe job, it could be career, it could be family related. But there's some happiness that comes from this card when I think about just the imagery. There's a lot of third eye activation too in this card. There's truth and light being brought to the image of this card. So seeking the truth and seeking the answers from within and going within, but also third eye activation, so being in tune with the guidance that's being given from your spirit guides and your angels. And it's almost like there's going to be truth, there's going to be change, if not already. And really giving yourself up, letting things come to the surface that you've been holding back. Okay. I'm also going to read the message behind this too from the actual book. So we have number 34. All right, so it says, your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. So what did I say earlier about this card when it talks about truth coming into the light, third eye activation, things coming to the surface, submerging. So you may be getting the truth that you've been seeking, and there could be change happening right now. If it is family related, if it is career driven, if it is relationship driven, I feel like those changes are definitely meant to happen right now, and you're being guided in that direction. So your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that. What else for people that chose crystal number 3? What is it that they need to be aware about right now? The two images so far are really deep into thought. If you take a look at these two cards so far, the imagery, it's their third eye is actually activated. So you are going to be getting some sort of truth about a situation, a person, a career, job, finances, home-related, family-related, relationship-related, because these two cards right now speaks highly about regaining truth. It also talks about bringing things to the surface, maybe things that have been holding you back or haven't been brought to your attention as of yet, but now will, and will kind of submerge itself in the way where it will bring light and no more confusion, less confusion. You could be drawn to go within, and you might be getting messages in a dream state right now. You could be lucid dreaming. You could also be seeing a lot of signs, synchronicities. But I feel like from these cards, they're actually wanting you to understand that whatever has been not brought to light yet will. If not, will be real soon. So it could be something that you need closure with too. Maybe you need the closure in order to move forward, and you need those answers. And let me just tell you right now, those answers are definitely coming. The answers are definitely coming, and definitely be mindful, because that is going to help set the stage for you to move forward and for you to heal. Now, let's pull from let's see here. I'm going to pull from the Work Your Light Oracle deck next. Well, let's see. Also, labradorite is, for people that chose this crystal necklace, it is a very protective stone. So if you're feeling the need to protect yourself against something or someone, it's very good for that, but also regaining energy. It helps protect your aura and your energy fields. It also will help enhance strength. It is good for stimulating the throat chakra, and I think I mentioned that before. So if there's some type of and the throat chakra houses communication, or one quality that has to do with communication. So that leads me to believe that you may or may not be needing some type of communication to happen. And that communication entails a closure. Or if it's not closure, getting the truth that you seek. So your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that. All right, what else is needed for you to know from your angels and spirit guides? Okay, so for people that chose crystal number 3, what is it that you would like your angels and your spirit guides want you to know? Yeah, I'm picking up there's something that's holding you back and you have a lot of anxiety. They want me to tell you that you need to relax and just let things go accordingly in the way that they're supposed to. Acacia, your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah, so she's actually in this image. She's being guided towards this path, and the light is off into the distance, so there's a shadow side to this image, and she's being directed towards the light. So your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that you are being directed on the path that is necessary for you. Okay, they're trying to open your eyes to the fact that there's something being presented to you that you may not understand right now, but you'll understand later, because in a sense you still have to learn some things either about what you're experiencing. And I feel like this isn't related to a person. I really do. Like your angels and your spirit guides, either there's something that you need to be aware about, something you need to let go. Even if it's not a person, it could be a way of thinking too. So maybe what you thought in the past was a specific way, and they want you to open your perception and the idea of changing it, because it could be prohibiting you to being able to see the bigger picture. But either way, this is the deeper meaning to this is you are being guided. You are being guided in the direction that is necessary for you. And you're leaving something behind, whether it's an old way of thinking, maybe your shadow self, maybe you have went through a lot of hardships with this image. But you are being directed towards the light and directed towards that path. I'm going to use the Star Seed Oracle deck now. What is it that your angels and spirit guides want you to know for people that chose crystal number 3? A lot of stress coming from this pile. I'm even picking up that you guys are having a lot of headaches lately. You feel very overwhelmed and very irritable, okay? And that's the energy I'm picking up from this pile. All paths lead home. Inner authority and intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay, so this picture, she may not know where she's going, but the direction that it's going to eventually lead her is home, and the destined path that she is divinely guided towards, if that makes sense. So trust and believe that the path that you have been brought upon, your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that you don't know where this is going to lead, but you need to trust and believe in the process, because that process is going to lead you to the destination of love and light, even if there's a shadow aspect of it, even if there's trials and tribulations, even if there's something that needs to be released in order to go within and go towards the light and go towards that happiness and go towards that direction. She's not looking behind her. You notice in that image, she's looking forward. So looking forward, you need to look, and even in this picture, she's not looking back. Even when in this image, there's shadows in the front and light in the upper portion of the image, she's not looking back. This is somebody, he or she maybe have went through a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. But you need to put that behind you now and look forward, because this is exactly what these two people are doing in these cards. You need to look forward to that. You will gain the answers. Stop having anxiety. Stop worrying about the situation. The path is unknown, but the path leads to the destination that is necessary. That's what you need to understand. All right, we are going to pull three more cards. Let's see here. We're going to use the Messenger Oracle deck. For people that chose crystal number 3, what do your angels and spirit guides want you to be aware about right now? What do your angels and spirit guides want you to be aware about right now? They're saying to have courage. So you need to embrace the lion spirit. You can look up the lion totem or the lion spirit animal. The lion will symbolize courage and strength and focus and drive and energy and direction and faith and protective. This is also a protective animal. So one thing to keep in mind is they are watching over you. They are guiding you every step of the way. You can call upon your angels and your spirit guides for guidance and protection, and tell them to give you messages and relay those messages in a way that is understandable for you on your path. Okay. But also they want you to have courage and have faith. You may not have the answers. Maybe you're not even supposed to know the answers as to where this is going. If it is a person, or if it is career or a job or finances, or just you in general. They're telling you need to have faith about the situation. All right, we're going to pull another card here. 2 more cards. Let's see, which deck? I'll use this one. So for people that chose the labradorite crystal necklace, what is it that your spirit guides and your angels want you to know right now? What is it that your angels and your spirit guides want you to be aware about right now? There's also a need to focus on health right now. Health and wellness, your diet, you may need to exercise or just do something that is emphasizing your eating habits. Maybe you need to exercise or do things that will help enhance those areas for you, because they're telling me there is a need to focus on health during this time. Faith. Funny, we have courage and we have faith. So there's a really strong message coming through where you do need to have faith, and everything is evolving in the necessary pace and at a necessary stage. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. You do need to have faith in this situation. You need to have faith within yourself. They're pointing you and leading you into this direction that is necessary for you right now as we speak, and you can call upon them for guidance as you go through this process. We're going to pull one more card. This is from the Star Temple deck. What does your angels and your spirit guides want you to be aware about? Alright, we have, is it Eucapias? Eucapias, the sheer Visionary. I chart the stars, signs, and symbols to craft magic. Okay. So he is the keeper of, like, he has the capability of manifesting. He also has the capability of, he's a strong, he's good at visualization. So if you keep your eye and visualize on what it is that you want, really truly want, you have the capability of making it happen. He's also an intuitive visionary, so you guys could be clairvoyant and very intuitive yourself. But this is a strong focus on magic and manifestation. There's a lot of spiritual guidance. You could be having visions, seeing symbols, having prophetic dreams. So if that's not happening to you, you could be embodying this energy. So if you're not clairvoyant, if you're not having visions or prophetic dreams, lucid dreams, this is literally signifying that you have the capability of manifesting and visualizing the things that you want to come into fruition through manifestation. It's beautiful. All right, and we're going to actually close it out with my pendulum here. If you have a yes or no question, I'm going to use my pendulum. It's my tree moss agate pendulum. So why don't you go ahead and think of a question. Keep in mind, no matter what the answer comes out as, keep in mind energy can shift. Energy shifts all the time, so anything can change based off of energy, especially through the law of attraction. So go ahead and ask a question, a yes or no question. We'll see what the pendulum says. Okay, so I'm getting a yes. Getting a yes. So one thing to keep in mind, even though it's a yes right now, energy can change, like I said. So energy can change based off of the direction you take, the mindset you have, the decisions you make. But so far the answer is yes. All right, but I want to say thank you for stopping by to my channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share and subscribe to my content. Also, if you're ever interested in doing a personal reading with me, I'm going to leave the 4 options that I have currently in the description box below. I used to go live a lot to do free readings, but I'm kind of deciding whether or not I want to do that again. But if you want a personal reading, you could just reach out to me via email, and I'm listing the options in the description. And not only that, I'm going to list the energy work that I'm offering right now. Now, keep in mind, I love helping people with energy work, but it does consume a lot of my time because I put a lot of effort into helping people with their healing. So if you're interested in doing energy work like Reiki Healing or Chakra Alignment Sessions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. But this is probably going to go a little fast because I'm going to probably not do it for that long, okay? I don't want to do it that long because I'm a full-time mom and I work full-time, okay? But I'm open to helping people that really truly need it. So personal readings, look at the description box. I'm going to list the information below. Reiki Healing, or Chakra Alignment Sessions, or mediumship readings, go ahead and look at the description box below. Many blessings and good vibes here. I'm going to move on to crystal number 3. Or I'm sorry, crystal number 4. All right. Hello, people that chose crystal number 4. It looks like you have chosen one of my favorite crystals. Actually, yeah, I would say this is probably one of my top favorite crystals. It is the celestite crystal. And right over here to the left, that's a bigger, larger version of this necklace right here. So if you are drawn to this crystal, let me just tell you right now why I love this crystal. It literally helps you connect to your angels and your spirit guides and your ancestors. It is an angelic crystal. Matter of fact, what I've noticed is a lot of blue crystals, such as angelite, blue lace agate, and celestite crystals are all light blue, and they all, if you look up the metaphysical properties of them, They all actually help with not only the throat chakra, but helping you tap into your gifts at a higher level. They help with spiritual awakenings, kundalini awakenings, and they help you channel right straight from the divine through your angels and your spirit guides and ancestors. That's why I love this necklace so much. All right. And crystal, should I say, not just the necklace, but the crystal in general. I'm going to use Palo Santo. We're going to clear out the energy from the last reading here. Thank you and welcome, might I add. Greatly appreciate you guys being here. Many blessings to you. All right, and I'm going to ring the bell to call upon your angels and your spirit guides to assist with this reading. All right, let's get started. I'm going to be using the White Light Oracle deck here. Sorry, I'm just multitasking here. Just got a message and then I'll start. All right, sorry about that. So we have the White Light Oracle deck here that we're going to use first. And what is it that your angels and your spirit guides want you to know right now? What is it that you need to be aware about? What is it that they want you to know? Very different energy from this group. I like it so far. We have 7 blessings of Eve. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of... Let me just tell you, just from the image, there is a light that is magnified. This right now, you guys are definitely on this trail and this pace in life right now, where you have like a one-tracked mind, and the direction that you're trying to take is the outcome, the goal set, the mindset. You are really trying to steer straight forward to nothing but either happiness or whatever it is that's leading you to happiness. There's blessings upon you that are about to unfold, if not right now. There is abundance that is on its way to you right now, if not already. Let's take a look at more from the message from this. Let me see, what number was this? 7. Very powerful number here too, with the number 7. Definitely highly guided, highly protected from your angels and your spirit guides. Okay, so you definitely need to be aware that you either have abundance that's about yet to be upon you or will be upon you, if not already. It says, a spiritual gift shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have innate talents and abilities which will support your soul into full, glorious manifestation. You have been blessed with a beautiful divine destiny to fulfill. You have natural healing abilities, and choose your thoughts and words so that they can reflect what you truly wish to be put out into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reaching than you realize. That is absolutely beautiful, you guys. You guys could be light workers. You guys could be healers. You guys have a direct impact on those around you. Your angels and your spirit guides not only want you to know that you have abundance placed upon you or will be placed upon you, but you have manifestations that are on the way of coming to fruition, and your destiny involves guiding and protecting and aiding others. So you might be like me, a light worker and healer, who have your presence is very powerful amongst people around you. You bring happiness and divinity in other people's lives. You help people heal. You help people follow their path. But you have blessings upon you that will be coming from different avenues in your life so far. I love this energy from this pile. I was already picking up the energy before I even started shuffling the cards, and I like this energy so far. I'll pull another card from this oracle deck. Yeah, you guys definitely have something that you already know that you're trying to manifest. If it hasn't manifested already, it is about to. Some of you may have already manifested a lot, but you're manifesting and working on things that you're trying to manifest that is new, which is beautiful. Want me? Okay, so here we got two cards that just flew out. They're kind of actually similar. We have Serafera 963HZ. You may want to look this up on YouTube for high vibrational music. I'm going to leave a link. There was two other piles that I said I was going to leave a link to the high vibrational music. I might do that too for you guys. So look up the 963HZ. If you're in a manifestation mode, if you are on the path to healing, if you are helping others heal, you need to heal. Make sure that you are in tip-top form if you are a light worker and healer. And what I mean by that is if there's something about you aspect-wise that you need to heal, as a light worker and healer, we actually need to focus on ourselves first before we start helping other people. So that we can be in our tip-top form, so that we can help aid them and guide them on their path and help them with their healing and be in the continuous light for them. So this music may help you with that. If you need to heal, if you need to let go of something, look this up, 963HZ. High vibrational music on YouTube. I'm going to leave the link because I have my own little playlist that I listen to when I meditate. I have my own little playlist that I listen to when I'm going through my manifestation. By the way, happy new moon. It's a new moon phase right now. But anyways, these two cards right here is, sorry about my dog. She's going crazy in the background. Okay. You may be actually taking time out to meditate and really gaining your strength and leveling up right now. You might be leveling up in your divinity, your path, your strength, your courage is ignited right now. You are definitely very gifted. You have strong intuition. You are being led on this path to help others. Your focus is on maybe manifestations, manifesting the things that you want and desire. You definitely have so many blessings that, I mean, the abundance is a no-brainer. It's definitely going to come. It's coming right now. It's already happened. You already are getting the type of abundance that you wanted to achieve. If not, it's on the horizon. I really, truly sense that from this pile. There's a strong, these are my light workers, my healers from this pile. You could be like me, where you're clairvoyant, claircognate, clairaudient, clairsentient. You could be empathic, be a really big empath like me. So you guys are also, there's a need to meditate. Try some meditation techniques, because you're going to be very, very good, or it's going to up the manifestation abilities when you're in meditation mode. Because what you do is you can visualize, and it actually ignites the manifestation process, matter of fact. So there's an emphasis on meditation and healing, make sure that you are in tip-top form so that you can help others around you. We're going to pull from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. What do your angels and spirit guides want you to know for people that chose crystal number 4? What is it that your angels want you to be aware about? Yeah, I think I said this earlier, unless it was in another pile. Protection. You guys are highly protected. Your soul tribe is amongst you. If you don't have your soul tribe members, you will find your soul tribe members, your spiritual tribe, people that align with you, people who coordinate with you and have the same goal set, mindset. They are maybe also gifted like you. Maybe they have some of the same qualities, aspirations as you. But you can definitely call upon your soul tribe for guidance and protection. And your fellow light workers and healers that also are gifted as well. They are definitely, if you don't have people like that within your close circle, because I know I do, and I have my soul tribe members, my go-tos for everything. But this, in a sense, is symbolic that your angels and your spirit guides literally are here protecting you from anything that doesn't serve you, anyone who is not in alignment with you, anybody that's toxic or draining. They are protecting you on your divine path and following you and guiding you, and you can reach out to them and speak with them. And I know you guys, for this pile, I highly think that you guys have the capability of already being connected to the divine like me, being connected to your angels and your spirit guides like me. I have that capability as well, and I feel like you guys do too, for people that chose this pile. And if you haven't, and if you're not, that's okay. This is a symbol that you're being guided, protected, pointed in the direction that is needed. And it also says call back your power, cut cords, soul retrieval. So when it talks about cord cutting, it's energetically releasing someone or something that you're still tied to energetically. So if you think back to if there's like an ex or a person or even somebody, a family member or somebody who's either toxic or kind of weighing you down, it's giving you an indication. Your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that you have the green light when it comes to cord cutting. And I think I need to post a video on how to do that in the appropriate way. When you do cord cutting, you're supposed to do it with love and light. You don't want to do it with hatred or pain in your heart. When you do cord cutting, I always like to picture a white, bright light slowly diminishing the cord that I'm connected to when it comes to a person, whether that's an ex or a connection with somebody. And I do it with love and light. And slowly but surely that cord starts to diminish. And then a pink light then surrounds my cord and their cord, meaning now we are energetically not bound to each other, and we are going on our separate paths and our separate lives in a way where love and light surrounds us. But if you do it with hatred and pain in your heart and you're saying, fuck that person, I want to release that person, they're no longer good for me, and blah, 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 you're not doing that with love and light, and you're actually going to create burdens for yourself. So for some of you, I don't know why I'm putting emphasis on that. So that means that some of you might need to do some cord cutting and unbinding yourself to something or someone that no longer serves you. Calling your power back in, regaining your power. Okay, that's beautiful. But also just the main message is you are very, very protected right now, no matter what your situation is. Your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that. You can call upon them for guidance. You can call upon them for inner strength. You can call upon them to help you receive messages and downloads during this time of processing and healing. You can listen to high vibrational music on YouTube, and I'm going to link that information in the description box below because I feel like it's necessary. I feel like meditation is necessary, especially from the imagery of these two individuals. These light beings are, they have their eyes closed and they're definitely in like a deep meditative state. So I feel like meditation is very beneficial for this pile. I feel like you guys definitely could benefit even through your law of attraction and manifestation techniques. We are also in a new moon phase, might I add, so it's very, very possible that you can utilize this new moon phase for new beginnings, new stages, new phases, drawing energy in that you want, because new moon phases are perfect for that. Full moon phases are good for closures, endings, letting things go. But any new moon or full moon phase, or any phase, if that is good for manifestation or releasing or healing or anything like that, recharging your crystals and just kind of regaining strength and wisdom and courage and manifesting everything that you hold near and dear to your heart. And you can do that through meditation or utilizing the moon phases, okay? All right, so what other messages do your angels and your spirit guides want you to know right now? What do your angels and your spirit guides want you to know? Walking away from betrayal. Okay, so what did I say about cord cutting? Yes, and protection. So, you need to be walking away from what no longer serves you. You need to be walking away from someone or something, whether it's an old way of thinking or old habits or toxic behaviors or toxic people or people that have betrayed you in the past or people that broke your trust or people that broke your heart. This right here, your angels and your spirit guides, this is a high message that is coming through that you need to let that go, let that person go with love and light, not with hatred in your heart, not with anger, but with love and light. And you need to do that in a way that ends up being beneficial for your healing as a person, if that makes sense. What other messages do they want you to know about? Ooh, okay, I'm going to take all three of those cards that popped out. We have fall into my arms. We got this in the last pile. Yeah. Okay, so one thing they want you to know is if you are letting somebody go right now that no longer serves you, who has betrayed you, who is breaking your heart, look at the imagery in this picture. There is two angelic / light beings that are ascended in the sky, and look at the shadow light hands that are descending down to this person in the pool of water. That is symbolic of them saying, release this burden and give it up to the universe, because we have something better in store for you. It says surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So what is it that you're holding on to? What is it that you need to release? What is the deception or the hurt or the pain of something or someone that's holding you back? And this will resonate. You'll know if this resonates. If that's the case, you guys, you need to give that up and let yourself heal and move on, because there's better things on the horizon for you. Many blessings that are upon you. You are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your truth known. So know that you are unique. Know that you are, for those who have chose this pile that are light workers and healers and are gifted like me, know that you are different. Know that you are unique, and that is for a reason. That in itself is to help other people evolve and find and follow their path and be a tremendous light for them, and help them with their healing process and spread light and raise the vibration of the planet and raise the vibration of people around us. Light workers and healers can be nurse practitioners. Light workers and healers can be teachers who work with children. Light workers and healers can be counselors. Light workers and healers can be just basically almost anyone or have any role as long as it's helping heal people around us and helping raise the vibration of the planet and helping people heal on a capacity at a solar level and even collectively as a whole with love and light, not with anger, not with darkness, not with evil, but with light. And here's an example. I was just talking to one of my friends the other day about this, like light workers and healers. You know, let's say you work in the child care industry, or you're working with children who have been molested or abused. You know, you can be a light worker because you're healing children in the capacity of being able to trust again, being able to love again, being able to heal from the pain and the trauma that they experienced. Light workers and healers can be motivational speakers, where when they speak, words of wisdom come out through their throat chakra and it ignites through their whole well-being into the other person on the receiving end in a way that's so energetically leveled to then transcend collectively out into the world. Musicians, even when you create music, you're helping them heal collectively. So light workers and healers have that capacity. But in order for us to be in our tip-top form, we got to let go of things that no longer serve us so that we can help others around us. They're great serving. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Oh my gosh. Literally all these cards coordinate with each other. Your angels and your spirit guides, they want you to know whatever conflict, whatever anger, whatever guilt, let it go with love and light. Don't shut yourself off to the idea of love, or don't shut yourself off to being able to understand the concept of healing so that you can open up the doors for the new. Let me see, I'm going to draw one more card. Let's see, what deck do I want to use? Alright, so we're going to finish this with the Star Temple deck. Let's see what, let's close out this reading with the Star Temple deck card. What do your angels and spirit guides want you to be aware about? Okay, we're going to take the 2 cards that popped out. This pile definitely got more cards than any other pile so far. Oh, this kind of looks like me when I was a kid. That's how I know that a lot of people that chose this pile are very spiritual. Not only spiritual, but gifted, just like me. We have the little star. This is Selenio and the Divine Child. My inner child is whole and complete. So I'll talk about the spiritual message and the actual message from your angels. Your angels and spirit guides want you to know that this card signifies your inner child. You might have inner child wounds that you have to address. You may have trust issues or inner child wounds that still need healing. The spiritual message is that you guys are the divine child of the universe and that you have the capability of following your heart. See how she has her heart chakra ignited? The green is the green heart. It's your heart chakra, by the way. And following your heart, knowing and trusting and believing that your inner core is pointing you into the direction that is needed on your path. And your angels and spirit guides have your back with that. We also have the beloved Zeus, lovers. This is a cosmic union and it's destined for greatness. So there could be a divine union. I'm not going to talk about twin flames. I actually love talking about soulmates and karmics though, because I do feel it's more common to come in contact with soulmates and karmics than it is twin flames. That's another conversation for another day. But it's really common even to have more than one soulmate and a karmic. Karmics teach us lessons. They hard ones too. Very hard lessons. Soulmates bring out versions of ourselves that we didn't even know existed. Kind of like our other half. Twin flame dynamics, I'm not going to talk about that because in my opinion it's extremely rare. Extremely rare for you to actually be able to meet your twin flame in this lifetime. It might even be more common to meet your twin flame in another lifetime than it is this lifetime. But anyways, let's focus on the meaning. It's very, very, so going back to the very first card, remember I said blessings and abundance? One of the blessings might be a divine union. It could be your divine counterpart. It could be somebody that you're either in a connection with. If you're not in a connection with somebody right now, you could be in a connection with somebody who is supposed to be on your path for a specific reason to either teach you lessons or to embrace the love that you are going to be getting. So it could be a connection, okay? We're going to finish this reading with my pendulum, my moss agate, tree agate, pendulum. Whatever question you have in mind, a yes or no question, go ahead and ask that question But keep in mind, not mattering what answer we get from the pendulum, keep in mind energy can change, especially through the law of attraction, especially how, depending on what decisions you make, what direction you take. So why don't you go ahead and ask a question? Just keep in mind this energy can always change. All right, I am getting a no. So whatever question you're asking right now it is saying at this time it's a no. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, I already got a couple of requests thus far, but as soon as I'm done with them, go ahead and email me with your reading choice. I think I got 4 total different ones you can choose from. I'm going to list that information in the description box below. If you are interested in energy work, Reiki Healing sessions, or Chakra Alignment Sessions, definitely reach out to me via email. Let me know, and I'm going to list the pricing for my readings, the pricing for the energy work, and also mediumship reading information as well. Keep in mind, I may not go live. I used to go live and do free readings. I might decide whether or not I want to do that because I am a full-time mom, and not to mention I work full-time. So it's kind of dependent on my availability. But if you are interested in either mediumship readings or energy work, or if you would like a personal reading, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll leave the information below. But I want to say thank you, many blessings, good vibes. Thank you for stopping by to my channel. And I am going to move on to the last crystal, which is crystal number 5. All right, so for people that chose crystal number 5, this is clear quartz, very heavy, one of my heaviest necklaces, but it's one of my favorites. Very, very pretty, and it has the tree of life on it. So if you were drawn to the clear quartz crystal, let me just tell you, clear quartz is very beneficial for various things. Beneficial for getting back into alignment. It is very beneficial for gaining clarity about a particular situation. It is also good to gain insight about people or someone or something. It is very good for raising your vibration. It is very good for protection too, voiding off other people's negativity. Although black crystals are good for that, like black obsidian or black tourmaline, those are really good for protective crystals. But clear quartz still can be utilized for that. But clear quartz is very good for gaining clarity, getting to the root of the situation for things such as that. So that might be one reason why you are drawn to this crystal. I am going to light some Palo Santo to clear the energy from the previous reading here. I was burning resin, white cobalt, which is tree resin. It's really good for cleansing, and frankincense, because I cleansed my house. Normally I cleanse my house on a new moon, which is today, might I add. It is a new moon phase. So I was burning my tree resin, which is white cobalt. You can get it at a metaphysical shop, and you can burn it. You do need charcoal in order to burn it, and you can get that at a metaphysical shop as well. So I was burning that earlier, but now that has burned out, so I'm burning Palo Santo to clear the energy. All right, so we're going to clear the energy here from the last reading. Thank you for stopping by. Might I add, many blessings to you. Trying to upload a lot more free content during my downtime. I'm offering free readings. I will let you know how to do that after. If you're interested in personal readings, you can reach out to me. But free readings, I used to do them while going live, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that or not. All right, I'm also going to ring my bell to call upon your angels and your spirit guides to assist with this reading. So let's get started here. What is it that your angels and your spirit guides, for people that chose crystal number 5, what is it that they would like you to be aware about right now? Alright, so the first card we have is Lashea of the Patravati. Oh my goodness, I love the imagery on all of these cards. This is a very, very spiritual vibration card and deck. The whole deck, matter of fact, in itself. The first thing that your angels and your spirit guides want you to know is empowerment. Empowerment within yourself. And really trusting and believing in yourself. There's a lot of peace that I'm sensing that is either needed, peace, or finding beauty and pleasure within yourself and your surroundings. Let me read the message from this card real quick. Let's see, number 32. Okay, it says, there is a gentler way to proceed and obtain the same or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzied workings of the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. Violence and its negative effects shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and inner spiritual strength. This oracle is a sign of great future happiness. That's very beautiful. So what I say about beauty, I said something about beauty earlier, and peace. So there's a really strong sense that you are finding peace right now. You might be releasing toxic behaviors or patterns or toxic people as well. Which is definitely healing yourself in a sense, where you're becoming one with yourself again, developing an ongoing relationship with yourself, and really demonstrating self-love. What else is it that your spirit guides and angels would like you to know? Okay, so Shanikia. Oh my goodness, this is also a very peaceful card. We have the third eye activation here. The light is ascending above her head. This is, I think you guys are doing maybe changing up your look. You might be wanting to change up your look or beautifying yourself in a way where you want to maybe attract new suitors, attract a new partner, or just doing something to kind of stand out and make yourself feel good, is what I'm getting. We also, let me read the message from this card as well. The spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence, able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles. Grow your wisdom and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul. Treasure the gift of your path and let your spirituality integrate with all facets of your life. So I feel like you're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating as well, about what you would want out of life, what you deserve out of life, and looking back on what you have done and who you've become and who you've have let in your life and let go out of your life. But I also feel like there is something changing about you. You want to either change your look, or you want to maybe actually change your group of friends. Maybe you're changing things and aspects of yourself that it makes you feel better. And taking time out for yourself, maybe reflecting upon a lot of things that have happened. But your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that if there's any hurt or any pain or anything that you have been suffering, you will gain the clarity that you need, and you will go through the healing that is necessary, and they are aiding and guiding you through this process. And they want you to know that you're loved, and you're guided, and you're protected, and you can call upon them for guidance, you can call upon them for protection, and also receiving answers to questions that you may have. And I feel like you're going through a cleansing process. You're kind of just removing and shedding your old self. You're becoming one with yourself, trying to develop a relationship with yourself that's meaningful for you in different avenues of your life. Maybe you've been tremendously hurt and you're trying to recover from that pain and that hurt and that suffering. What else does people that chose crystal number 5, what would your angels and spirit guides want to tell you right now? Okay, we got this in another pile. Nourishing the soul. So you see how the lion is like licking his wounds? It says nourish the soul. Yeah, I feel like you guys have probably went through a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. Your angels and your spirit guides are telling you that it is time to nourish those wounds, heal those wounds. Move on from the pain and let it go with love and light. Do not hold on to any pain. Do not hold on to anyone that is making you suffer. Do not hold on to anything or anyone that is bringing you down. To let it go with love and light and heal for you. Don't heal for them, but let them go so that you can heal in a way that's beneficial for yourself moving forward. Hold on one second. I just got a message. Okay, there we go. So you have a lot of healing that needs to take place, but I feel like you guys are also healing from previous hurt, previous relationships, things that no longer serve you, and you're moving forward. And you're trying to make yourself feel better. Maybe you're trying to switch up your look, switch up your hair, switch up your diet, maybe a exercise routine, watching movies, reading a book, listening to music, doing things that benefit you right now. We have the ruby star flow. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. So you might be, this is root chakra element too, might I add. So with the root chakra, I feel like you guys need to get grounded. You guys need to get grounded. You need to regain your focus, regain your strength, and you need to kind of tunnel vision yourself in a way where you need to object your energy towards ways that are healing for you. And nothing else but that, because if you need to get grounded and things are a little hostile right now, the universe, your angels and spirit guides are telling you to slow down, reevaluate the situation, let go of the need to control. You might need to let go of repetitive behaviors or repetitive cycles, and you need to nourish and heal those inner wounds and outer wounds and become one with yourself and master self-love as you go through this process. Maybe it is reading a book, maybe it is listening to music, maybe it's taking a long bubble bath or a shower, or doing things that demonstrate self-love so that you can feel more grounded in your surroundings and not be susceptible to people hurting you or people taking advantage of you. But your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that that's something you need to be aware about, and they're trying to guide you through the process. Yeah, see? Love. So there's a lot of self-love involved here, a lot of you loving maybe someone else, maybe also your angels and spirit guides want to demonstrate their love for you and the need to understand that you are loved and you are being divinely guided and you are protected. But this can also demonstrate the need to love yourself. Yeah, accepting success. So you have this, look at her like holding her chest, like heart chakra element, inner core. Like I almost feel like you're trying to accept, you need to accept what you can't change, but you also need to accept the fact that you're being guided in a way that's is supposed to, so that you can master self-love and be open to love and be open to the idea of love and being loved and receiving love. And you also have abundance on the horizon. So abundance and fulfillment and success are on the horizon for you. And you need to be aware about that. What else do your angels and spirit guides want you to know? Yeah, there's a lot of needing to take time out to reflect, a lot of peace. You need peace and tranquility right now. Healing is needed. You need to get grounded, get more stable, focus on self-love and self-worth. Adapt to that concept. Okay, and boundaries. So, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Think about that for a second, pile, people that chose crystal number 5. You need to set boundaries, clear and concise boundaries for people that are draining your energy, people that are bringing you down, people that keep running you ragged and taking advantage of you. Who is that person? If it's not a person, who's the one who's not establishing boundaries? I think it's you. You are the one who needs to set boundaries for people around you and not get taken advantage of. Yeah, big time, because we also have 2 more cards that fell out. One that says Inner Temple, Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So you need to protect your inner temple, and the inner temple consists of your happiness, your true north node, your divine inner core. And you need to protect that, and you need to harness that, because if people are walking all over you and you're letting it happen, then that means that you're not focusing on self-love and self-worth, and you're letting this continuously happen. But this next card, and we had this in another pile too, this talks about transformation. He or she is sitting in their throne. They know their power. They know their worth. This is the element that you need to follow. You're going through a transformation process. You're shedding the old self to become the new, and you're changing at a cellular level, a deeper level, and going through a deep healing process. And it even says it right here. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So this is someone who is needing to establish healthy boundaries for those who are either hurting them, taking advantage of them, just being toxic or having toxic behaviors, whether it's a person or a career or a way of thinking, or vice versa. And there's a needing to accept and receive the type of love that you deserve, accept the type of things that are meaningful for you and your experience and your path. But you can't hold on to things that are not beneficial for you. And I think that's a straightforward message right there, because we have the root chakra, we have nourishing your soul. So yeah, there's definitely some healing that is taking place in this pile, and I really truly feel that that's the transformation process that's happening as we speak, and your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that. We're going to finish this reading off with the pendulum. So my tree moss agate pendulum, and I want you to ask a yes or no question. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter what answer we get, because energy can change. So if you end up getting a yes or a no, just keep in mind the answer can change in the future depending on how you proceed. Your answer can change in the future depending on what direction you take. Your yes or no question can change if you decide to take a different path. Especially if you're utilizing the law of attraction, it can change too. So energy can always change, keep that in mind. But why don't you go ahead and ask a yes or no question, and I will tell you what the answer is so far based off of the energy and based off of your question. So go ahead and think of a question. And whatever you're thinking for your question, we'll see what the answer is. So we do have a yes so far. So far we got a yes. Keep in mind, energy can change. So for people that chose crystal number 4, you may want to definitely get clear quartz crystal. That's definitely going to help with your energy. It's going to help protect your energy fields, help you gain clarity about a situation. It's going to help you be more in alignment with yourself. Today is a new moon, so you definitely can utilize the new moon or any moon phase to manifest. You can utilize it to draw in new energy. But for those who have chose this pile, I want to say many blessings and good vibes to you. Thank you for stopping by to my channel. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below. Do not forget to like and subscribe and share my content. I was going live back in the day, you know, doing free readings, and now I'm deciding whether or not I want to do free readings by going live. So for now, you can catch me with personal readings and energy work. I'm doing Reiki Healing, mediumship readings, and chakra alignment sessions. So if you are interested in chakra alignment sessions, mediumship readings, and or personal readings, or energy work in general, please reach out to me via email. I'll list my email below, and I will also list the reading options that I have. I have 4 in total, and I'll list that information in the description box below as well. Many blessings, good vibes to you all, and I hope to see you in the next pick a card reading. Bye-bye.